in South Dakota. Ms. Noem.
Gentlelady is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today to support the Rural Call Quality and Reliability Act. Most Americans can rely on their phone service to keep in touch with loved ones. They can respond to urgent work when away from their place of business and respond to emergencies. But many of my constituents in South Dakota continue to have these critical calls dropped with absolutely no warning. More specifically, companies in the business of routing voice calls sometimes purposely drop long-distance calls headed for remote areas as a way to save money. While this is inexcusable just for the sheer inconvenience, some of these calls involve emergencies, leaving families in unnecessarily dangerous situations. The provisions within this bill are simple. We simply direct the FCC to establish basic quality standards for providers that transmit voice calls. This will help ensure businesses, families, and emergency responders can count on phone calls being completed. Mr. Speaker, I love living in a small town in America. It's where I grew up, and it's where I've chosen to raise my family. Dependable phone service shouldn't be a question for those who make the choice to live in wide open spaces, especially when we're making new, amazing technological advances on a daily basis. I urge my colleagues to pass this legislation and ensure that those in South Dakota and rural areas across the country can rely on their phone calls going through. And with that, I yield back the balance of my.
Gentlelady yields back. Gentleman from New Jersey reserves. The gentleman from Pennsylvania.
No more speakers.